We're going to start off with our mission statement. It's important that we do understand what we stand for. So California Intercontinental University offers relevant, in-demand, accredited online programs designed to enhance each student's professional career. CIU is committed to equip the next generation of business professionals, leaders, and entrepreneurs with the confidence, qualifications, and competence to succeed in the global business community and economy. And these are our mission pillars, so this is what we stand for. We are personal, we are accessible, and we have entrepreneurial spirit. Just below the personal pillar, under support, we are service-oriented. We have your students here that can support you. We have the faculty as well as alumni. And under our tone in the personal pillar, we are supportive and encouraging. We want to make sure that you understand that we are a small school, small enough to care for all of you. Under our accessible pillar, we are attainable, we're global. We have students from all around the globe. We're affordable, we're online, and our tone is practical and straightforward. Under the entrepreneur spirit pillar, under support, we are independent. We're always evolving, we're driven. We try to ensure that we are relevant. And we're also aspirational and challenging, so be prepared for that. So the agenda today, so what are we going to talk about today? We're going to start off by welcoming the global business leaders, or all of you. We're going to learn about the logistics of online, technology requirements, course registration, attendance, review the course outline, talk about APA, review textbook, the VitalSource bookshelf, the tutorial. We're actually going to review your course, what that looks like and what it entails. We're also going to review resources and information, the intelligent partnership, keys to graduate and school success, our networking slide, and lastly, ending our presentation with our Q&A. So again, welcome global business leaders. Thank you for taking the time today to attend CIU's orientation. We will be preparing you for this new and exciting academic journey. The commitment you have made is not something that we take lightly. We are very proud that you are with us. The expectations are high. This will not be easy, but we believe in you and your abilities to succeed. So let's start with our learning logistics of online. Technology requirements. So this is an online program, and we need to ensure that we have the resources available to ensure your success. Well, we do need a computer. We need a reliable internet connectivity. We do recommend the Google Chrome browser. We also utilize Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. And we will notify you on how you can actually obtain this Microsoft Office with your email address. We're also going to be utilizing Adobe Acrobat Reader just to view PDFs. We will need at one point webcam and microphone or external headset. There will be some proctored exams during your DBA program. You will need a university email. We'll be utilizing two websites, the portal and Learn Center. And lastly, here is our email for support, helpdesk@caluniversity.edu. I do also want to acknowledge and welcome Mohammed. Thank you so much for joining us. We are just in our second slide on the learning logistics, so you're right on time. Student portal. So this is the first website that you will be utilizing. We like to call it the administrative headquarters. What can you view in this portal? You can review your degree audit, so what courses you'll be taking, your schedule. You can review your grades, view your account information, review your payment information, update your personal information, which is very important, and you can also request your student ID card through the portal. Very important, if you are enrolled in the program and you've gone through onboarding with myself, if your last name is L through C, I will be your student advisor. If you are A through K, you will be working with Eddie. Once you complete the onboarding, you will be receiving your username and password for the student portal, as well as the Learn Center. So this is the second website that you will be utilizing. This is the learning platform. We do use Moodle, the content management system, for you to be able to access your academics. In this Learn Center, in this website, you will be able to view Student Resource Center, take advantage of a writing center, our math lab, our LIRN, or the online library, and lastly, review our VeriCite plagiarism scanner. So again, if you can take away two things today, is that you're going to be utilizing two websites: this portal, which is your administrative headquarters, and then the Learn Center, which is the learning platform where you'll be able to access your course. And during the tutorial, we're actually going to be logging into both websites, so you know what that looks like. All right, so one course at a time, 1 week at a time. Let's see what that looks like. Course registration. So there are 8 terms or 8 courses in 1 year, and each term is 6 weeks. During the first week of the term, you will be able to adjust your schedule by adding or dropping a course. You may contact your student advisor for any possible changes in schedule before or during week 1. All schedule changes must be done during week 1 per university policies. For detailed information, you can also view the catalog, and the catalog link is here, hyperlinked. Once I provide you this document, you will be able to take advantage of the resources for this presentation. Any questions on the registration? Are we okay with one course at a time, 1 week at a time? If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat box, or you can speak up right now.
Can we take more than one courses, or no?
Great question. You can actually. So what we do expect students is for the students to complete the first class, the introduction course. So if you are a doctorate program, you will be taking GRC 600. And once you complete this course successfully, we know that you can handle the workload. Then of course, request to myself or Eddie, and we can definitely schedule you in a second course, or you can double up after that. And you can double up until you reach the dissertation phase.
Okay, and the program is 2 years, right?
The program is 20 courses. So, and there's 8 terms in 1 year. So in 2 years, if you take one term at a time, that's 16 courses. That'd be 16 courses. That'd be 2 years. And then you have 4 courses remaining. So it's around 2.5 actually, around 2 years and a half. If you double up, you can definitely expedite the graduation date, but it's around actually 2.5 months.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. All right, so let's move on to the next slide.
Can I ask one more question, please?
Sure, absolutely, absolutely.
Do I have to take 8 classes per year, or can I take it more at ease?
More than 8 courses? Yeah, you can, absolutely.
Actually, less than 8 per year.
Oh, less. So,
yes.
So the way that it works, and I'll show you an academic calendar, is that there's 8 courses in 1 year, and there's 3 breaks. Did you want to at one point take a break during the year? Is that what you're
Not actually a break. This is not what I mean. But if I feel I'm loaded and I have a lot to do and I'm working actually, so if I feel like I need to take only 6 per year, is that doable, or is that not doable?
It is doable. However, we also have to keep in mind that we do have a time frame requirement to complete your doctorate program. You do have to complete the program within 6 years. You have a time span of 6 years, so everything has to be completed within 6 years. And the dissertation may take more than those 5 terms. But if you do need to take a break, you can definitely always talk to me or Eddie, and then we can request a leave of absence. So that during your absence, if there's any changes in policy, you won't be impacted by that. So yes, you can. However, we definitely recommend students that once you start their program, that they continue on and complete the program so that they can get it done within the 2 years and a half time span.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, so attendance. So the program is designed to be flexible. However, the university does monitor attendance. The first day of class, you will be required to post your biography statement. And I'm going to show you what that looks like and what that entails during the tutorial. And it's posting a biography statement is simply telling us, I'm here, I'm present, I'm committed to the program. And in addition to that, you also get to be able to learn about your peers, get to learn about where they come from, industries, and of course, start building that network. So that's due on the first day of class. It's non-graded, so you're not going to get a grade for it. And also, there's no type of format, so you don't have to worry about submitting an APA. It's just basically an introduction for your classmates and your instructor. Non-participation in week 1 will result in cancellation. So because you're all new students, you are required to participate the first week. If there's no participation, if you don't hear from the students, then we'll automatically know that the student will not be moving forward with the enrollment, and it will result in your cancellation. The unit assignments are due for completion Sunday of each week by 11:55 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So the way that it works is on April 2nd, when you start your program. April 2nd is Monday. You will have to tackle all of the first unit assignments, and everything has to be completed by that Sunday. So every unit begins on Monday, ends on Sunday. Students are withdrawn after 14 consecutive days of non-attendance. So it is important that you do communicate with myself or Eddie. Of course, there's always exceptions. We know life happens. We know most of you, especially doctorate students, a lot of you have busy lives, you know, family, jobs. So we understand life sometimes gets in the way. Just communicate with us, let us know what's going on, and we're more than happy to help you and provide you with that support that you need. Any questions on the attendance?
No.
Okay. And then I did want to mention that the program is asynchronous, which means that once you have access to the course, you're able to review the assignments. There's no live lectures. Everything that you need is there in the course room. So you don't have to worry about logging in at a particular time or day. And I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a screenshot of what that looks like. I don't think anybody here today is an MBA student, but they would start off with Marketing 517. So this one will actually pertain to all of you. So what does that actually look like? I kind of wanted to give you a kind of like a screenshot of what your course week and your assignments look like. So this is the first course, GRC 600, Doctoral Academic Study and Writing. And as you can see here, I kind of broke it down. I went into the course and kind of broke down the assignment so you understand. So for Unit 1 on April 2nd or Week 1, you'll be required to submit your biography statement. You'll have to submit a discussion question. Discussion question number 1. You will have to submit 3 posts. So you'll respond to the instructor's discussion question, and then you'll respond to 2 other classmates. Then you have an voting activity. All you have to do is watch this video and then vote. And then you have your writing assignment. And the first assignment, Project Milestone, is 5 pages. That's 5 pages of content, double space, and APA. And we're going to get into that as well in this presentation. But I kind of wanted to break it down to you and just kind of let you know the takeaways of the course and what that looks like. So that's how the coursework will look like, and that in order of every single week. APA, the American Psychological Association. Now, let me go back there. APA is very important, especially for all of the doctorate level students. The APA style is a set of research writing documentation standards that are often used in business and social sciences. These standards identify the way in which information is organized, presented, and cited in research reports. The goal of standardizing research is to facilitate the clear communication of ideas and information, and also simplify the tasks of publisher, editors, authors, and readers. Now, APA is important. If you are familiar with this, you know what that looks like. It's the way that you format your document. I am going to show you an APA template, and you will have that in your course room. But all of your assignments in the doctorate program will be in APA formatting. It's basically how you set up your document. And again, I'm going to show you guys what that looks like so you know. And you will receive a template, so it's already going to be formatted for you. All you need to do is fill it out. And again, and let me know if you have any questions regarding APA in the chat box or using your device. Textbook. We utilize VitalSource Bookshelf. It's a third party that we utilize. So all of your textbooks will be embedded in your course room. So on April 2nd, you will be able to access your course, and you'll also be able to create your account with VitalSource Bookshelf, and you'll be able to obtain access right away, immediately. This course or this account that you'll be utilizing the same account for the rest of your program. The VitalSource Bookshelf application can be downloaded to your smartphones, your tablets, and your desktop, and the ability to read offline is supported. I am actually in the doctorate program myself. I downloaded the application in my phone as well as my desktop so I can have access to the textbook. So VitalSource has a lot of great resources, very handy, helpful tips. There is a video located in the resource center which I'm going to show you, so you can take advantage of that. Well, so now we're going to get started with our tutorial, unless you have any questions regarding the textbook and APA. Any questions on APA or textbook?
Yeah, just a quick question around the textbooks, please. I'm curious, can we also, aside from using the app to view the books, can we also like download the books into PDFs using the app or no?
Great question. Actually, it doesn't let you download to PDF, but the way that it works, and I know firsthand because I downloaded my textbook, it'll have you download the application to your desktop on your laptop or your computer, and then you'll download it to that program. So you can be able to access the textbook without being on the internet. And we can actually provide you links on how you can download the textbook in your desktop.
Okay, and access to those textbooks, I mean, can it be always there even after graduation or after the course ends, right? Like in other words, we will have like a lifetime access to the books even after we're done, correct?
So to answer your question, no. A lot of these textbooks, okay, they do have a expiration date on them because we rent them, and that's why tuition, we can provide very low tuition because the term is 6 weeks. So we rent the books from VitalSource, and it depends on the publishers. Some publishers, when I did my MBA program, I was able to access the textbook throughout my entire program. It never went away. The textbook was there. Some textbooks, however, after the 6 weeks, they're gone. They disappear. So they get archived again. So it depends really on the publisher on how long they allow us for you to be able to view those textbooks. However, we can provide you the textbook ISBN for all of your textbooks in case you want to purchase your own hard copies, or make sure that you have that for your records. But we can provide that for you.
Okay. Because as you know, sometimes you need some references from a course that you have done already, and some of those references are actually in the book. And it would be nice to have access to the book, even if after completing the course itself. And that's the reason I'm asking, especially on the dissertation and all that. I mean, we're gonna need to use all our references and our notes and everything, and it would be nice to still have access to those resources.
Yeah, you know what, you bring a good point. And you know what, actually, maybe in the desktop where we download the textbooks, perhaps if you are loading them to the text to the application, they may actually stick around. So you know what I'll do is I'll check in with VitalSource and we'll confirm if we download them, if they can actually remain in your bookshelf once you're downloading them to your desktop. So that's a really good question.
That sounds good. Thank you.
Is this Mohammed?
Yes, this is Mohammed. Yep, that's Mohammed. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohammed. So I'm going to write your question down, and then this way I can give you an answer.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Mohammed. I was going to ask the same question too. So.
Yeah, great questions. Great questions. And again, take advantage of this. This presentation, is really for all of you. I want to make sure that you are fully prepared. And as a DBA student myself, I know I had a lot of questions, so I'm more than happy to help in providing you clarity. Okay, so let's move on with our tutorial now. I'm going to show you what those two websites look like, take you to the course room, so you know what to expect. So, like I mentioned to you, this is the student portal, the administrative headquarters. This is what it looks like. Let's log in here. So on the first day of class, Monday, you can log into your course two ways. The first way is you can actually log into the student portal to access the Learn Center, or you can log in directly to the website. So, but I do want to show you what the portal looks like. So under academics, there's a couple important links for you to review. The degree audit, know what you're expected to complete the courses, know your class schedule, your GPA calculator, your grades. This is very important, and I highly recommend that you are all on top of your grades as graduate students and know where you stand. As a doctorate level student, even an MBA, you are required to pass the courses with a B or higher. Anything less than a B, you will have to retake. And I do have to let you know, because there are some cases where students were not aware of this. So know that every course needs to be passed with a B or higher, and you need to maintain a 3.0 in the program in order to ensure your success and that you're meeting these academic progress, the satisfactory academic progress. That's what I was looking for. So you have to maintain a 3.0. Okay, under my profile, it's very important. I do want to mention your personal information. Now, we are an online school, so we don't see you. We can only contact you with the contact information that you provide us. So always make sure that if there's changes with your personal information, like your email, your address, your contact information, your phone, that you keep us in the loop. You can always update your information here. Under my finances, view your account information. You can make a payment online, and you can also view your payment information. And then under the forms, I did want to show you where you can actually request an ID card. So all of you can request an ID card by selecting forms and official forms here. And if you select official forms, you can request an CIU ID card request. In order for you to be eligible to receive an ID card, you actually get a physical plastic card mailed out to you. You need to complete the first course successfully. And by filling out this form, you'll be asked to upload your picture and input all the information. And then lastly, if you do want to access your Learn Center or your course room through the portal, all you need to do is select Go to Learn Center here. Select Go to Learn Center again. Make sure that you are disabling your pop-up blockers when you are selecting a Learn Center a second time. If you don't disable your pop-up blockers, what will happen is if you click on this link here, it won't you won't see any new tabs. So you click on Go to Learn Center here, and then it'll prompt you to this homepage, the Learn Center. However, we also provide you direct access to this Learn Center with a username and password. So this is the Learn Center. This is where you'll be able to access your course on April 2nd. The first thing that you see here is the big red clock asking you what time is it. And it's very important that you understand this, because the official time zone for California Intercontinental University activities is U.S. Pacific Standard Time. That means that all of your assignments must be submitted by this time. So we need to make sure that we plan accordingly to submit your work. Also, you know, understandably, we have students from all around the world, so know that everything has to be completed and submitted by 11:55 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And there are methods or resources that do show you a countdown of when your assignments must be due, and I will show you that too. So where it's Monday, it's April 2nd, we log into the Learn Center successfully. How do I access my course, right? You're gonna click on My Courses here, and all of you are going to be registered automatically after you're enrolled in your GRC 600 first class, and you should see your first course appear here, GRC 600, right? And you click on that GRC 600, and this is what that looks like. So GRC 600, the course is Doctoral Academic Study and Writing. So a couple of things I do want to mention again before we go into detail of your course room is that once you have access to this course room on April 2nd, this course is available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This program is assigned to be flexible. We don't require, again, for you to log in at a certain time or date, but you do have assignments throughout the week that you need to complete. We need to make sure that we start off accessing your course room by reviewing the syllabus, but let's review the course and what that entails. So the first thing that you'll see is just our student orientation highlights, some of the things that we'll talk to you about today. Instructor information. So this is very important. The success team is here to support you, myself, Eddie, and Julia. However, any questions pertaining to your course, clarification on assignments, please make sure that you do refer to your instructor. Instructor Inform is here. You'll be able to attain your instructor's information, their office hours, their phone number, their email. As an academic, as a doctorate student, we need to make sure that we have built that relationship with our instructor and early in the term, so that the instructor knows and is aware that you are diligent about your assignments and your coursework. So make sure that you do identify that information. It's very important. GRC 600 syllabus is very important. Please do review the important course information to understand the flow and the expectations of the class. I can guarantee you that if you review the syllabus entirely, you will get a better grasp and understanding of the expectations of the course room. Make sure that you review it, download it on the first day of class. Textbook, this is the link here that we were referring to, always on all the faculties. So on the first day of class, on April 2nd, to access your textbook, all you need to do is select View Textbook. It'll open up a tab with a welcome icon or textbook icon. Oh, this one actually let me view the textbook. So this is your textbook cover, actually. This is what your textbook will look like. You have a table of contents here. It gives you the breakdown of the chapters. One of the handy tools of, electronic books is that you can actually do a quick search via the search button here, but this is what the textbooks look like. It usually takes me to a login, prompt me to log in, and then you'll log in very quickly. It only takes a couple of seconds and you have access to that textbook that I showed you. Rubrics for project milestones. So this is how you will be graded on your assignments and the expectations. And APA template. So this is the template that I was referring to. All of your assignments as DBA students will be required to be submitted on APA. And the reason why I really stress this, that this is important, because as a doctorate student myself and taking this course, you can have wonderful writing, wonderful content, answer all the questions, but if your document is not formatted in APA, you lose points. So let's make sure that we are submitting a document in Word with an APA format. And I'm going to show you that document here if it opens up. So while we wait for this document to open, if it does, view Grammarly here. So Grammarly, as a student, you can access Grammarly. It's a free account for all of you. I utilize it here at the university, and basically what Grammarly is a writing enhancement platform. It was developed by top scholars. It pretty much assists you with proofreading, with plagiarism detection, assists you with scholarly writing. It just helps you write better, more comprehensively. I utilize it here. Once you create an account with them, you can download it, embed it into your computer, and it makes your life so much easier. If you're not familiar with Grammarly, access the account here. Make sure you create an account, and you can also review YouTube videos on Grammarly, but it's quite a wonderful tool. All right, so let's review what the course will looks like, right? I showed you guys a breakdown of the assignments, but I'm actually not going to show you what that looks like. So Unit 1, Week 1, we're going to select Unit 1. It's going to open up that unit. Let's scroll down here. And also, let me know if I'm speaking too fast. I know I'm recording this presentation, but I do want to cover all the information. But if you do want me to repeat something, or if I'm going to slow down, let me know. All right, so this is the Unit 1. You start off with the Unit 1 activity. So this pretty much tells you what you will be learning, the learning outcomes, and it will also tell you what chapters you'll be reviewing. So it asks you to read chapters 1, 2, and 3 in the textbook. It asks you to make sure that you are engaged in the biography statement, lectures, and voting activities. Good luck, right? So the first thing that you see here is the biography statement, which I was mentioning during the attendance slide. We need to make sure that we are posting our biography statement. Tell us about yourself. We want to learn about you. A lot of you have come from a very amazing, very interesting background. So tell us more about you. Get to learn your peers. Send me your biography statement on Monday. Due at 11:59. We want to make sure that this program is interactive, including multimedia. So you'll be able to review these. For those of you visual learners like myself, you'll be able to access some videos here. It will just strengthen the information that you read. Voting activity, like I mentioned, all you need to do is watch this video and vote and answer the question here by voting. All right, discussion question. That's very important. So how do we receive participation points if we're an online university and online platform? So like I mentioned, you will need to respond to the instructor's question. You'll submit your discussion question, and then you'll respond to two peers, a blog or a forum. Very straightforward. And then lastly, for the Unit 1 or Week 1, we completed the voting activity, we reviewed the videos, we submitted a discussion question. All you need to do at the end is submit your project milestone project, or it's a writing assignment, right? We need to make sure that we're reviewing the directions entirely. Again, this is a 5-page inductive essay. This means that it's double space in APA formatting, and it tells you here the breakdown of what to expect and how you need to break down your essay. So this is Week 1. Once you complete this, let's say you complete your assignment on Saturday, that means you're done for the day. Everything's been done. You can move forward with an exciting weekend, or you can start working ahead for those of you who would like to move forward. The next week, Unit 1, Unit 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 all look exactly the same. They have the same format. Again, this is Unit 2. So as you can see here, everything's structured the same way, no surprises. Everything that you need to complete or review is found in each of the units. Any questions regarding the coursework? Everything clear so far?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so that's the course room. That's your, it's very important that you understand the flow and the expectations, but I do want to mention a few things that are important and that really pertain to you as a student, right? Under the student resources, you'll be able to access the algebra and math tutoring. You have a link to our CIU YouTube channel, our national resources, our student resource center, which you'll find a lot of great information, and our writing center. If you do need support with writing, you'll be able to get assistance via a tutor to support you with that. Keep in mind that the term starts, the unit begins on Monday, ends on Sunday. The tutors require 24 to 48 hours for them to acknowledge your request, and then it may take another 24 to 48 hours for them to respond to you or give you feedback. So if you do want to utilize this writing center resource, make sure that you do it early in the week. Now, I do want to go and review the student resource center because there's a very helpful resources for all of you. In the Student Resource Center, you'll be able to view news and features. This is a forum open to the entire university, not just your course, your students in the class. You'll be able to retrieve the CIU Student Handbook, the CIU book list, so you can access all of the textbook information, all of the ISBNs. This is the video that I was referring to about the bookshelf, the VitalSource bookshelf. It's really handy. I watched it actually myself, and I learned a lot, kind of quick tips on how to search faster. Maybe if you're taking an exam, a lot of the exams are going to be no open book, so you can have your textbook open while you take the exam. So watching this video will really help you in faster research. You can also highlight notes, save notes, and even share notes with your classmates. So take advantage of that. But what I really wanted to show you all is the Verified Plagiarism Scanner. And that's important because when you upload your writing assignments to your instructor in the classroom, your documents are going to be automatically scanned via the Verified Plagiarism Scanner. we have a 15% threshold. So all of your documents need to have no more than 50% of plagiarism detection in your submission. And once you submit, you will get a percentage on there. So we need to make sure that we have less than 15%. So how do we avoid the plagiarism detection? If you're, like most of us, we always worry, want to make sure that, we're not going up 15%. So utilize the scanner. So prior to you submitting to your instructor, so let's say I downloaded the templates. Let's see if it opens right now. It's still pending. Let's say we wrote our document, we're ready to submit, but we want to make sure that we don't have more than 15%. Well, you can go on here, VeriCite Plagiarism Scanner, and this does not, your instructor doesn't review this. So this is just for you as a resource, right? So you open up the VeriCite Plagiarism Scanner, and you can either drag or drop, or you can upload, browse, and select your document and submit. You upload the document. For those of you who are familiar with Turnitin, all those other programs very similar to that, you can browse the file or drag and drop. It'll take a few seconds for it to synchronize. It'll give you a report. It'll highlight any verbiage that it might have found, that they have found in a website or a textbook. You have the opportunity then to go back to your document, make changes, and then resubmit. So let's say, for example, we upload our document and we have 25%, right? So the good thing is that this is for us to review, so we're not going to get into trouble. And you go back, you make the changes, and then you can re-upload here again. Let's say the second time you get 10%, then you know that you have less than 15% and you can feel content and submit to your class. Any questions on the VeriCite Plagiarism Scanner? Seems like someone's navigation is on the background, so I hope you're having a safe drive. So this is the plagiarism scanner. You want to make sure that you know the VeriCite scanner. Just make sure that you know where to access it. It's very important. So going back into the resource, into the Learn Center, next is the LIRN, which is the Library and the Information Resource Network. This is where you'll be able to retrieve your peer review articles or your online journal articles so that you can conduct your research and utilize it for your assignment. So you can select a vendor view to view ProQuest database or Gale's Engage. Some instructors or some assignments do ask you to access a journal article from ProQuest, so that's how you can access it. If you want to attend additional training on the LIRN, you can select the training tab here, and you can select a date from the calendar so you can attend and learn how to conduct better research. And with that being said, that's the last thing I'm going to cover in the Student Learn Center. There is this technical support ticket. If you have any issues with IT, if you can't submit, you can open up a technical support ticket here by clicking this link. And we still can't access it. So I will send you the APA template in an email as well, just in case you want to see it before the course room starts. All right, so we're going to go back to our presentation. Any questions about the tutorial? Any feedback? Any clarifications? Team, anything you want to clarify? Okay, great. So let's move forward with our resources and information. So assistance and support. So if your last name is A through K, you will be working with Eduardo Hernandez. Here is his email address, his direct line, his text number, and his office hours are 8 to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we are available via phone, email, Skype, and text message. If your last name is L through Z, I will be a student advisor. This is my direct line here, my text number, and my office hours are from 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Right. So our next slide is the intelligent partnership, Pocket Confidant. So we're very happy to announce to all of you that we are one of the few universities who are really embracing technology. So as global business leaders and as entrepreneurs, I'm sure you may be, one of the great things that a lot of very successful people have is a coach that really helps them, right? So this is a free resource for all students, and you will receive your own artificial intelligence coach. All you need to do is create an account. Actually, you will be receiving an email after the second week when you start the program to activate your account, and you will be able to access this artificial intelligence coach. We partnered up with Pocket Confidant, and if you want to read more about Pocket Confidant, if you want to learn about more or read their blog, and once they provide you with the presentation, you'll be able to retrieve these links to this wonderful resource for all students. All right, so keys to graduate school and graduate success. One of the things we want to mention again is to be proactive. We want to make sure that we take responsibility for our own graduate school experience, really. So think about what you really want to start the graduate program and identify opportunities for you to attain those goals. Make sure that you are getting mentally prepared right now to start class on April 2nd. One of the things I do want to mention is do not wait for the faculty members to reach out to you, because they will reach out to you if you're not participating in class. Take initiative and build relationships with faculty. Into that, know your program requirements and your timeline. So if you are a doctoral student, make sure you understand the coursework, know when you'll be taking a comprehensive exam, and then also get yourself familiar with the dissertation completion and defense and what that entails. Some of the things that we can tell you is to create and follow an annual plan to track your progress, the courses that you're taking, and then also schedule meetings with your instructor or with your advisor. So if you want to chat one-on-one with Eddie or myself or Julia is an advocate as well. She can provide you the utmost best personal experience and personalized customer service. She's more than happy to help. So you just take advantage of the program. This program is designed for you to enhance your career and just provide you with a wealth of knowledge. And then lastly, just seek balance and support in life. We understand that a lot of us, we have full-time work. We're working on a program full-time as well. So remember that you do have friends and family outside the grad school. So have that balance. Take some time off too if you need it. If you need some support, maybe you need to, maybe you're going to be late in an assignment because you're just overwhelmed. Let me Eddie or myself know, or notify your instructor, and we understand. We're here to help you and make sure that you can do this program. Seek out the resources in the Learn Center. And last, remember that this will be among the most inspiring and satisfying times in your life. All right, so with that being said, at this point, our presentation has concluded. Again, thank you so much for joining us. This will be a rewarding and worthwhile partnership. We hope that you get the most out of your time with us. At this point, we will open it up for a Q&A, so questions and answers. If you have any questions, chat box or speak up. I will be sending you this presentation within 24 to 48 hours. The recording as well as the presentation. Any questions for me, or Eddie, or Julia?
Yes, please.
Sure.
David, I wanted to know how many are we in each class on average?
Great question. So on average, I would say around 5 to 8 students.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, and usually the introduction, students, there's around 5 to 8. In my first class, you're 608 students.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a quick question.
Sure, Joanne.
Okay, on those the courses that we're gonna be taking, is there a possibility that we'll be able to see them in advance, or is there a link that we can click and see all the courses that we'll be taking?
Like a program matrix, like
The program, yes.
Oh yeah, we can definitely provide those to you. Once
Okay.
you complete your enrollment, you should be receiving an email from your enrollment manager with a
Okay.
breakdown of the schedule and the courses that you'll need to take. But we can actually also provide that to you, Joanna, and I'll write this down too so that we make sure that we provide it.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Any other questions? How are we feeling? Are we excited about the program?
Yes, of course.
I'm
And again-
excited because
good.
kind of it brought me back, because when I did my MBA, I had the same experience. So I'm kind of liking it.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. And again, you're not alone. We're all here together, doing this together. You have the support team here to support you. I know starting something new can always be a little bit, frightening, scary, but I'm 100% sure that you're going to be okay, all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mohammed. Is there anything you want to add, Eddie?
No, I think, I know that many of you may not be in enrollment status yet. And you are working with a financial aid department, your enrollment advisor. So, of course, as we get closer to April 2nd, we're all here to support you. We want to ensure that once you have completed that stage, we'll be following up with you directly. David will be out through Z, and I will be A through K. We'll also have Julia speaking to our new students. So just ensure if you have also questions regarding enrollment and any other process, you can talk to your enrollment advisor. We work together as a team, all departments. So after a conversation today, if you have yet to be informed of your enrollment, of course, you can check back with your enrollment advisor regarding your status.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you have not done the onboarding or because your enrollment has not been completed, expect a call from myself or Eddie. We're going to confirm all of your information, provide you all the login information, and chat with you on one-on-one. But with that being said, if there's no more questions, again, congratulations on starting your program. We're very excited. We look forward to working with every single one of you. And we look forward to also seeing you all walk across the stage. Congratulations, everyone, for starting your program.
Thank you so much. Very excited.
Yeah, you should be excited. This is amazing. I mean, there's only around, 3% of the U.S. population who has a doctorate. So you should be very proud of all of yourselves. And this accomplishment is quite extraordinary. So congratulations again. We wish you tremendous success. Have a wonderful week. And expect an email within 24 hours with all this information today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.